you're taking your inner mark. Hey guys! Alright, we're in the same clothes you're going to see in our second video, because we actually did our second video first.
Yeah, because I wanted to open this.
You really? Sue. New album, 24K. Sue. Keep Sue.
24K.
So she wanted to open it real quick and see it, but so we did that.
Because my name's in it.
Yeah, she was a producer.
My name's in it twice. Once in Korean, so I can't read it.
So she assumes it's in there twice. She thinks the thanks to all written out in. Did you get that same program I have?
This one?
Papago, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, in case you ever try to figure out Korean, there's a great program called Papago, and you can type it in Korean or in English, and it'll translate it to the other for you.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to find her name in Korean.
He writes all curly, I can't tell.
Oh, good heavens. Anyhow, so we want to welcome you to our channel. I'm Len, this is Taylor.
Hi.
And you'll see other people from our family or in the household on here frequently. Do not stick your head in here because I will kick you so hard.
Wasn't planning on it.
You were too, I saw you. Don't even start. I know you well enough to know you were trying about to do that.
Yeah, my food's done.
Anyhow, yeah, food's done. That was my son, Kenny. A little bit about us. We're a family. What you're going to see in our channel is a lot of different things. Obviously, we are K-pop fans. My bias, your bias. This shirt on Amazon, there's a few of them we have up there.
K-pop fans? No, I'm K-pop trash.
Okay, she's trash. I'm just a fan. And I actually, it was funny because a friend of mine was laughing at me because I listen to K-pop now. And she's like, you know, like 10 years ago, you used to make fun of me for listening to one of the groups that now has your ultimate bias in it. And I thought, what? And she like brings up songs, and there's a couple songs I've heard, and I'm like, oh, why do I know that song? And I couldn't think of why I knew that song, because I've only been like actively listening to K-pop for what, maybe a year?
Not even.
Yeah. And
I mean, I did in high school, and then I kind of fell off the bandwagon when we moved because I had no friends to listen to K-pop, and then we came down here, and then I met Ty last year, and
right. So I mean, we've
Easter,
right. But I mean, my friend was like, I can't believe you used to make fun of me for listening to that same group, and now you're like, oh, this is my ultimate bias, and he's in this group, and I will tell you, I have she has like the typical biases, like by typical I mean, if they asked you out on a date, you would go out with them.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I am her mother, so I don't have those biases like that. I have some.
Well, I have some biases that I wouldn't, too, but like.
But you wouldn't.
Most
you
of
would
them,
probably
I
go
would
up
say
to
yes
with them, yes.
Because they're all like my age, though.
Right, exactly. So see, I have this bias limit. So I have the biases of, I would date them, which my husband already knows. If they knock on the door, he has to give me whatever I have to, whatever. He has to let me go. Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Nah.
I heard what you said. Anyhow, and then I have the biases that I call the hang out and have pizza biases, which are a little bit younger than what I would date. Yeah, Jackson Wang is that bias. He's a little bit younger than what I would date. Not quite baby meat, not quite absolutely absurdly crazy that I would even think about dating them. So they're my hang out and have pizza people. So Jackson Wang is on that list. Who else is on that list? I don't think.
Corey.
Yeah, Corey's on that list. Corey's a hang out and have pizza bias from 24K. Off the top of my head, those are the two that stick out as have pizza biases. Then are the ones that are dateable to her age range. So those people, I call my future son-in-laws, which is a sad thing for her because my future son-in-laws do not include her biases. So
no, some of them do, but they're not your biases. You just call my biases your future son-in-laws.
No.
Yes.
No, we don't have any biases the same.
No, that's what I'm saying. You still call my biases your future son-in-laws.
Oh, I do. So like some groups I have two biases technically because I call my biases and I call her biases my future son-in-laws also. Just as a joke. We don't take K-pop like that crazy seriously.
Well,
I mean, we take it seriously, like we enjoy it. We talk about it a lot. We watch it a lot.
We know the dances. We're not the people that.
We're not the people who think.
Oh my God, they're not people. They're my thing. We're not.
Yeah, we don't want to own them. We just want to hang out with them.
I mean, I wouldn't mind marrying any of them, but
I mean, I wouldn't marry anybody under my little. Okay,
but
so just so you know, there are only like 4 K-pop idols that I would date, marry, and all of them, well, 3 of them are in the same group.
There's 3.
No, there's only one in history. That's King Yale, and they're technically not a group right now, so I don't think
that is wrong.
This is right. So
no,
right.
it's not.
No, it's not, because really there's one.
Ayo. No. Okay. Hungwin.
But recently, with 24K, they're an underrated group in my opinion. Like, they're really, really good. People don't seem to know
really
they're there.
Small. They don't know they exist.
But there's a lot of small groups people know exist.
Yeah, but like, not that they're small in size, that they're like the entertainment company they're
small.
Under small, so
but they've got some amazing music. If you've never heard of them, look them up. Bingo. Superfly.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, anything you pull up by 24K is going to be good. It's just the way it is. And I know Corey's been doing some music for them, so I know they're probably preparing for a new album, which I'm super excited about. And they're actually coming to the United States for the first time.
Yeah.
On the 22nd. And we have VVIP seats.
Yeah.
So we're going to get autographed album CDs.
We're going to be 3 rows from the stage.
Yeah, we're 3rd row center.
Like 3 feet from the stage.
Yeah. And we're on the aisle, so like if there's a chance to run up,
I'm going.
We're going.
I'm going.
Kick
me out.
Yeah. $200 to get? I don't think so. And then after we get a meet and greet with them.
Like I said, I don't think they're going to kick us out as long as we don't try to jump up on the stage or pull the guys off the stage. We'll be fine.
I think you're probably right. But anyhow, so needless to say, so like they told us for the meet and greet, we're not allowed to talk to them. We're just to put our signable thing out.
No, they didn't say you can't talk to them, but basically they said your job during a meet and greet is to sit there, have them sign your thing, and then when they're done, move on. Because they don't want it to take 5 hours.
Right, they don't just sit there and try
and
get your person's attention and everything else and all that other stuff. So, I get it. I mean, you don't want someone sitting there like trying to take one person's time and everybody else is standing there.
Before the concert, too. That's why
they should have done it well before.
Yeah, but that's 2 hours before the concert. They have to do a final mic check to make sure everything's...
Final mic check should be done 4 to 5 hours before a concert. I used to sing. I know this.
I don't care.
Anyhow, unless somebody moves something, there's
they
no
might
reason
have
for
to
a mic
change
check.
outfits beforehand.
Well, I'm sure
and do their hair and stuff. So
they don't do their hair.
Pretty fine.
They look fine just the way they are.
Mom.
Let's be honest.
They're K-pop
Let's
idols.
be honest.
You know they're gonna have to do their hair.
I know, but they're cute. They're adorable. Like, you're supposed to peach their cheeks. They're so cute.
No.
Well, anyhow, one of them recently was rumored to have a girlfriend.
People have problems.
And people are literally shutting down fan sites over this. Okay, here's our position. I say our position. Because here's the thing.
No, he's 20. He's the same age as Ty. He's 20.
Yeah.
He should be able to have a damn girlfriend.
Here's the thing. I think K-pop idols should be allowed to date. They should be... Okay, now I understand... Okay, rewind. So I am fully in agreement with these groups who decide, you know, hey, if you want to be a K-pop idol, there is no dating for the first so many years. Mm. I get that. Because here's the thing. You start out as a K-pop group. You have to have 100% concentration in the beginning because these guys have to meld. They have to mesh. They have to become one group, one person. When they dance, when they sing, it has to be so tight. Because if you're going to compete against these other groups like 17, EXO, Monsta X, 24K, BTS, any of these groups.
Super Junior.
Yeah, Super Junior. These groups are so together. If you want your name, there's over 100 groups that debut every year. You hear about 4 or 5 at the end of the year. That's it. Mm. And the rest of the groups just go the way of the whale, whatever, unicorn. And they're gone. You never hear them again. They had their moment, they're done. Okay. And if you want to actually make something of your group, first of all, you have to understand that even if you don't make it round 1, you got to stick with it. The second thing is you've got to become one unit. Mm. And the way you become one unit is being together 24 hours a day. And I know it sucks. And they're probably like, but the reality is unless you're eating, breathing, living, all the same thing. Unless you're eating, sleeping, breathing each other's day, you're not going to become that group. Mm. You're going to be fractured. You're going to have other interests. If you start dating somebody while you're at dance practice, you might see your phone light up. Oh, check that. So there's things that would take your attention away from where it needs to be. Mm. So I agree in the very beginning, like up to the first 5 years, I would say it's not unreasonable for a management group to say, listen.
Most of them just say 2 years. Though,
most of them do.
That's one of the biggest things. Because you're go through all your training before you debut. So after debut, you have 2 years where you can't. So in the time that you're training and stuff together, that is also time where you're not supposed to date.
Right, exactly.
You have no time to even meet anybody.
Right, exactly. But also, I don't think there's anything wrong with up to 5 years after they debut. Mm. Because they have to get used to the system of having new debuts, new comebacks and tours, and that's all stuff they have to learn after they debut. And it takes a while to get used to that stuff. It's not something you just, I know how to do this. You don't. And so I understand what I'm saying.
Unless you previously debuted with a group before. And...
Right. That's different, but it's still every debut group is going to be different. Mm. So even if you've done it before, it's not going to be the same as the other group. Mm. So I think, like, overall, my personal opinion is I don't see anything wrong with them saying for the first 4 or 5 years to not date.
But Super Junior, they've been together for 15 years. People go up in arms when someone gets married and they're almost 40.
Right, and there's one of them got married a couple years ago, and the fans are like, we're not going to buy your stuff anymore, we're not going to come see you anymore. Why?
Because they got married.
Right, okay, here's the thing. Not a dang one of those people that's complaining has been completely dateless since they fell in love with whoever it is in Super Junior. You know, many of them are married. Many of them have boyfriends, children. Like, come on. These are all things these guys don't have. Why? Because their fans have put this unacceptable vision of them. And I get it. I've heard a management company say, well, the reason we don't allow them to date is because technically they're supposed to be in a relationship with all their fans. Okay, that's great in the beginning. But at some
point...
When
you're building a fan base, it makes sense because you want the guys to be desirable. That's fine.
But I'm sorry.
But when you're almost 40 years old and you've been around for 15 years, you should be able to settle down.
I am in that age range. I am under 50. I am in the 40 age range. Just gonna clarify that.
Wait, you're 40? I thought you were 29.
Yeah, I am 29. Thanks. That's my son.
He's kissing your butt.
I don't know why he's kissing
What
my
do you
butt.
want?
Anyhow,
But he means everything.
I know, right? So, I mean, I am in that age range, and God forbid someone had told me up until this point I could not have anyone I dated, I couldn't love anybody, I couldn't be in a relationship, I couldn't have children, whatever I wanted to do. Now, I understand that's part of... someone out there's going, well, that's what they signed up for when they became an idol. Well, no, they signed up for hoping maybe that part would change. Or maybe thinking, well, maybe I won't make it. I just want to be able to try.
No, they signed up for it because they love to sing and they love to perform. And that's
Right,
what they signed
but they
up
were
to
also
do.
hoping that either that idea would change or that maybe they wouldn't make it and then
Yeah, but they didn't sign up to not be able to ever have a relationship.
Right, exactly. They didn't sign up to end their life as a K-pop star with nothing to show for it other than the fact that they had done songs. But that's not what they signed up for. And a lot of these guys are only children. So you look at their families, and the families like, well, my son decided to become a K-pop star, or my daughter decided to become a K-pop star. Well, I'm never going to have grandchildren now. So all these parents are never going to enjoy having grandchildren or all this stuff, and I think that's horrible. Because K-pop stars don't make as much as you think they do. I mean, most of them start off, some of the big ones like JYP, SM, what's the other one? YG? And there's another one. There's 4 big ones that don't do the whole. No, I don't. I think Cletus does the whole ULS for this thing. They were not on the list of people who don't. So, and if you don't understand why I'm doing that, watch some JYP videos.
There's a new Twice music video that came out on the 11th that we apparently missed when the music video came out, and it came up on the TV yesterday, and it was really good.
Which one was that?
Candy Pop, I think is what it's called.
Oh, I saw that one.
With the little anime characters.
Yeah, I see.
My God, it's so cute. And then Ty and I were just laughing because one of them is JYP. We're like, JYP the whole time.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you can't say JYP without whispering it. It's just the rule. Now that being said, a lot of the K-pop management groups do this thing where the K-pop stars have to kind of pay them back for all the money they put into them up until that point, so like their housing, their food, their costumes, even sometimes the actual making of the albums and videos. Depends on how deep they want to go. And some of the management groups are extremely deep, some are minimally deep, and some are not deep at all. They just like, hey, we've supported you now, make us money, and they are fair. I recently watched, who was it? Prince Henry Mac has a YouTube channel.
I don't know why you always try to call him Harry.
Because I think Prince Harry.
No, his name is Henry.
Yeah, but there's Prince Harry. He's getting married.
I don't
and
care. His name is Henry.
Whatever. Whenever I say Prince H, your entire life there's been Prince Harry. Okay, Prince Henry's a newer thing to me. Okay, so get over it. He was from, what is that, JJCC? Or
JJCC.
Yeah. He was from JJCC, and he recently said like after all the bills and stuff, they might have like, what was it, like they get paid $4,000 for an event. The management company would take X amount of dollars, and they just put like $1,000 between 6 people for that performance. So they were basically making like $100 and something for a huge performance. And so, these K-pop stars are not making what you think they make. Yes, you see them at the top of the line clothes. Those are probably being given to them by the retailer so their name can be seen on a pop star.
Yeah.
They're not paying for those clothes. They're like, here, throw them on whatever artist you want to throw them on. I want my stuff to be seen. These people are giving them these clothes.
And they do contracts with people like
like the school uniform people.
17 does the school uniforms, and they do the
Dynafit.
Is that what it is?
Something like that.
It's got a cheetah on it. That's all I can tell you. I don't know. It's an Asian brand that I've never heard of before.
Yeah, something like that. But anyhow, I mean, the whole fact of the matter is there's a lot of stuff that goes on, and because K-pop has now become more of a cultural wave going through the countries of the world, there's more attention being brought to this practice to a point where now Korea is starting to change some of the laws to protect the K-pop idols, because you have K-pop idols that are passing out every single day, and now you have K-pop idols again committing suicide. Because it's a hard life and they're not getting the care they need, and they're not getting in general. In some groups, I'm not saying all, because some groups like JYP, YG, all these bigger names, Pledis. I know Pledis takes care of his people, so I'm not saying that I'm not saying that maybe charging your people for some of the stuff you've paid for them isn't. It's fine. I mean, I understand it. You can't just put money out on something that not make you anything. No. They got to work it for it back, and I understand that idea, and so I'm okay with it to a certain extent. But there's people who are like, "Oh yeah, you got to pay for your music video too." No. If I got an album coming out and people are pre-ordering that sucker, I am not paying for the music video. Like, there's certain levels it should stop at. I think there's a level, and I don't know what that level is, but it needs to be found, it needs to be decided to be fair for everybody. And I just see these thousands of people who audition all the time, and the fact that if you sign a contract and they suddenly decide they don't like your nose, they can just walk you into plastic surgery and you have to get plastic surgery. Like, that's ridiculous. Because I think Korean people in their natural form, without any plastic surgery, are beautiful.
I just think Asians in general.
I know you do. I know, but I mean, I had a friend, our neighbor was Korean when you were little, and she was gorgeous. Her name was Kay. She had 2 little girls, Isis and...
That poor child.
I know. Well, Isis was one that was close to your age. The other one was older and didn't play with you guys that much.
I don't know. I just remember that that was the first time I ever had sushi was at their place.
Yeah, exactly. And she used to work at the Korean barbecue place in Georgia when we were stationed down there.
And I was like 3 and had sushi, and I've eaten sushi every day since.
Yeah. And she's been obsessed with everything Asian because she hung out, she played with those girls so much. And they would you were learning Korean back then because you were telling me Korean words then.
I don't remember.
But I mean, amazing woman, so sweet. And I mean, she was gorgeous, and like, I was like, you are so gorgeous. I would kill to be half as gorgeous as you. And I mean, this was 20 years ago almost. Yeah, you were 3 and 4.
I was gonna say, because I'm almost 24. So
yeah, you're like 24.
20 years ago. Yeah.
No, about 20 years ago. It was 20 years ago, and I thought she was beautiful then. And so I think Korean women are beautiful, period. I don't think they need to have plastic surgery.
Just Asian women in general are beautiful.
Now, obviously, I'm not a size 2. Obviously, we're moving to Cambodia at some point.
In the near future, if I have any control over that situation.
Anyhow, so obviously I'm trying to lose weight, so if y'all are in a weight loss thing, be watching until I post about weight loss and what I'm doing and that kind of thing. Because obviously I'm way overweight compared to what they have ability to make me clothing, etc., over there.
I can do it.
Yeah, you're fine.
I learned how to sew at 5. I can do this.
I could do it too. I made my maternity clothes when I was pregnant with you, so.
See? Why are we worried?
Anyhow, I'm not worried. Anyhow. Besides the point. So, but I mean, as far as being accepted in general, not be seen as lazy, because I'm not a lazy person at all. And I'm not fat because I eat junk food. You can ask my daughter. I don't even like chocolate.
So sad. I do.
I mean, today we went to lunch. Today we went to lunch. I had a burger that was like this big and like half my fries. She had like gator bites.
I had a little like coleslaw and then gator bites and fries, and I ate all my fries and like half my gator bites.
Yeah. I mean,
and it had a bite of king cake.
When I got to dinner with my husband, usually I eat half my food and I slide the rest to him because I don't eat a lot. The
only time I eat a lot is at Cambodian and Korean.
Well, it was at the Cambodian restaurant. I couldn't even eat my soup.
I didn't barely eat anything this last time, but I was just full.
Yeah.
But like that's I ate that whole sushi roll.
I did eat my half of sushi roll.
I eat a whole sushi roll. Sushi,
I did half sushi
that does not come home.
And then just so you know, like years ago when she was little, I thought the sushi was so gross. And now I totally like sushi. Mm-hmm. It's so sad. I just can't have cucumber eggs. I hate cucumbers.
But when we go to Korean, we get kimbap rice sushi.
Yeah, but I still don't like cucumber. I still pull the cucumber out. No,
there's not cucumber in that.
The one you got one time did have cucumber.
The kimbap does not have cucumber in it.
Anyhow.
It's got pickled radishes in it, and you pull that out because you don't like the flavor of them.
But I eat the pickled radishes in the kimchi mixture.
Yeah, but that's different. It's not the same.
Well, anyhow. So yeah, so this says all this. So I mean, most of the time
Exciting.
we do this all the time, by the way. So yeah, we can't decide on colors. Like, luckily we happen to match today. She's got her Mark inspired donut shirt, and I've got my bias is better than your bias. So it's just my bias, your bias. Obviously, mine's better because it's bigger. This is part of the shirts we have on Amazon because we're an Amazon designer, I guess you call it. We have merch.
We got merch before we even got a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I know, right?
What?
But yeah, so if you look on Amazon, I think it's search for Paisley Panda. What if it would pull up our shirts?
No.
You don't think so?
I tried it.
Oh. I mean, we have a bunch of different shirts, like,
If you're searching K-pop shirts, you'll find most of ours.
yeah, it's like, we have like 5 of them up, or 6 of them up now that are K-pop shirts.
7.
We have like my bias, your bias. We have
The closest I can get to my bias is 1080p.
Don't Call Me Oppa.
I don't do drama unless it's Korean.
Yeah. So we've got a few out there now, but we'll have more as it goes along with different
But that's like
themes.
totally me though, because I don't really like regular like soap opera.
I hate
dramas,
soap operas.
but I like Korean drama.
I haven't even started trying to watch K-dramas because I just can't right now.
We can't watch Boys Over Flowers anymore. They took it off of Netflix.
That's still not fair.
It's disappointing because I wasn't finished with it yet.
Now you'll never know how it ends.
No,
I mean, Ty can be nice and tell you, but you know.
no, I don't want her to tell me.
But anyhow, so needless to say, so I mean, on this channel, and this is kind of an intro to who we are. You're gonna see us. You'll see some other people from our family probably from time to time posting videos. Me, you, her friend Ty, that's over here quite frequent until she moves to Carolina, are very like Ty and her are the big K-pop people. I just enjoy K-pop as a grown woman, you know, not as a 20-something person.
Hey, I'm 24 years old and I'm okay with being obsessed with K-pop.
It's okay. You're at the age where it's okay.
You know why?
Most people look at me as a creeper,
You know why?
except for the couple that I have that are, you know, close
You know
to my
why?
age.
Because all these guys are near my age.
Yeah.
So like when they get older, I get older, so it's fine.
Well, see, I have from Noel. I have that one guy I like. He's my
Noel?
age. That's the group Noel. It's not his name. That's the group.
I don't know that group.
Well, then maybe you should look it up because my guy's hot and he just cut his hair, getting really long hair, and now it's short. But anyhow, Noel, he's like my age. Now, granted, right now the way I look, I'm not the Korean dream. So, and actually, my face is looking really swollen today. I don't know why. More than usual.
Congested.
Yeah, I am. But, yeah, I have idols. Like, you know, I have people that are like close to my age, like Kyung Il from History.
Everybody's close to my
Now,
age.
Noel and History have
Except
not
for-
put any albums out. They haven't officially disbanded, so they're not currently active, is what I call them. I'm really hoping History pulls a Fall Out Boy.
Well, a lot of them are in their military stuff right now, or their
Yeah.
service stuff right now.
Well, not Noel. Noel's my like,
No
they're older.
history.
And I have a guy in Shinhwa I like, and one of the guys from Shinhwa's getting married, so I'm pretty excited. I have to like opens up the doors for the other ones to do so too. Not necessarily me, because obviously I'm not, you know, not Korean beauty standard. And then I have a Super Junior guy who's definitely that kind of idol for me. He's my primary bias, my ultimate bias. But he's got one that's trying really hard to take his spot. Yeah.
And then Lee took.
Lisa and Yuta kind of tied to it. It's like a little trilogy of hotness. But anyhow,
Square.
a love square. It's a love square. There's a triangle and the arrow that shoots right through it. That goes away. And but most of the time I have some idols that they say, oh, you got to pick a
Most
bias.
of my
because-
biases are like in my age group, except like in like my actual dating range, and then you have C1, and he's just like just outside of it, and you're like, it's okay, year's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. But you know, I also have biases that I call my hangout and pizza guys. Like,
We talked
wouldn't
about this
date them,
already.
yeah. Well, on the other thing, yeah. And then I have my biases that, you know, I would adopt, like Woozy. I'm going to adopt him someday. But my bias in 17 is not Woozy. So, okay, so we're going to talk about biases. Start laying them out since you just gave all of mine out there.
I did not.
Yeah, you can shut
And the
up
last
about
one I
EXO.
said Jackson.
EXO and Monsta X.
Suho. Minhyuk.
Big Bang.
Daesun.
Okay, so I give yours. Now all of mine are out there, I think. I think all of mine are there.
No.
Who am I missing? Oh. Let's talk about Astro.
Jin Jin.
hang on. Okay, so Astro, I struggle with.
She used to like Moonbin, and
I
now
do
she
like
likes
Moonbin.
Jin
I do like
Jin
Moonbin.
looks like Corey, and Corey's are biased into 4K. And I told her she had to like Jin because he got an Astro album.
But I really like Moonbin because
and
he's
the
so cute,
CD
and I
was
just want to like cuddle him.
yeah, but that's a cuddle buddy. That's not my bias buddy.
And Jinjin does bite his lip in that one part.
Sexy.
Yeah, exactly. He bites his lip. That's kind of cute. But he's like so like adoptable. He can't be like
No, he's not adoptable. He looks like Corey.
He
If you
is
think
like
that
12.
Jin is
He is
adoptable,
12.
he is not. He's my
I'm
age.
gonna go to jail.
No,
Yeah, well, he'd have to like chubby white girls. So
he might.
maybe.
I don't know.
That's what Minyuk said. I have a Minyuk in another group too. There's another Minyuk from another group because I remember saying he's never Minyuk.
Oh, and you like Ken and Vix?
Yeah.
Mm.
I do like Ken and Vix.
See, you missed one.
Yeah, I did.
Who else?
But I
did
have
you
another
miss?
Minyuk, and I can't think what group he's in. But I will tell you.
She likes who's up in the rose.
Yeah, but he's like a future son-in-law adoptable. Seriously, I mean, he really
AKA
exists.
Sammy. What's up, Sammy?
What's up? Like he's gonna watch this and be like, Toby, don't be like if you're like watching this and you have to be one of these people, like please don't judge me. If you're like 20, because I'm not gonna hurt you. Like I'm not one of those crazy people. No, you're like adoptable, hang out, come on over, watch movies, have popcorn. Like that.
I feel like we've missed somebody.
We have, and I can't think of who it is. I'm just trying to think of who I've got for albums, and I can't think of.
Hold on.
Oh, there's that bass player from that group
Hmm.
because he's super cute.
The one with the really long hair?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what group that is, but it's a band group that's K-pop. I can't remember their
He's
names. I don't have
cute.
their albums, so.
I don't know if they have it. I've been trying to find one. I
They
can't
do.
find it.
Astro, Super Junior, 17. Block B.
Oh,
She likes B-Bomb.
yeah, he's cute.
I think his name is the one that's Minyuk.
Is his name? No, I don't think so.
Hold on. Me.
She's looking it up. This is the longest video ever because our whole this is our whole basis of what our channel's about, and
There I go. Taeyo B-Bomb. Lee Min Hook.
yep, there we go. Apparently, I really like that name because I got two of them. I still think there's another one, but I can't think of who it is. I can't think of what group it was. And sometimes when I can't pick one, I just go in and see who the oldest person is. Because I have a couple groups I can't even name off the top of my head, but I want to know, okay, this person's my bias because they're the oldest. Just because I don't want to seem like a weird pedophile type person.
BTS, she likes Jin.
I do like Jin, but I don't know. He's definitely like just like have pizza with.
He's a mom of
Yeah,
BTS.
he's the mom of BTS. Him, I just didn't have pizza and complain about the boys. Like that's gonna be. Although his English is not so good.
They're so annoying.
I'm gonna have to get my Korean a lot better. But I do have a secret bias in BTS though. That I definitely want to adopt and like be partners in crime with.
Sugar.
Min
Yoongi.
Yeah, Min Yoongi and me, we gonna cause some drama. You know, we gonna break some heads. Because you can tell he gets so annoyed with people. And I get to see the two of us like, did you just see that? And he'd be like, I know, right? That's the issue. What time is it? Okay, so we have time. We do foster care too, so we have kids to go pick up at the school. But so really just kind of pulling back in. Well, your biases. You were gonna get away with it, weren't you, you little sucker? Your biases. Give him up.
Okay.
BTS.
No. Oh, you're just gonna give me
I'm gonna
groups and
start.
I'll name them?
Oh my god, you do it. You can do it.
No, that's fine. You can give me groups and I'll name
No,
my
I'll forget them. So you better go through and tell them. 'Cause I don't know.
No, you already started. BTS.
No,
okay,
do it.
J-Hope. J-Hope.
Go.
He's sunshine flower. He cute.
She likes his butt.
No, I like his legs. He's got really nice legs, but that's because he's a dancer. And I used to be a dancer, so I appreciate dancer legs a lot.
Next.
No, you're supposed to say groups. Come on.
The Rose.
Oh, Doojun. He plays piano.
But it looks like Jin Jin. And I am had a baby.
No. Kind of.
Ah!
Yeah, I guess.
Monsta X.
I am. You already said that one.
Astro.
Uno. The precious bean.
EXO.
Human. Yeah. Used to be Chanuel, but it changed.
Is that what happened? That's why I get so freaking confused, because you pointed out like that's Chanuel.
I only
it used
ever
to be.
point out Jumin.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, hang on. Rewind. 17.
DK.
DK was your husband for a little while.
But he's not anymore, sorry. Sorry, boo.
Because Super Junior came to town.
And hit me in the face.
With?
See one. He's a good looking man.
Yeah, he is a good looking man. Maybe his group will come to Cambodia and do work class.
Kill myself. I'm testing your K-pop knowledge right now. I hope you know that.
Yeah, Vix.
Ravi.
Big Bang.
Top. Even though he's got some drug problems, I don't care.
I just probably get better.
Yeah, he better. He cool. Even with his hot pink
Everybody makes
hair,
mistakes.
I'm okay.
Everybody makes mistakes.
That's why I still love him. I don't care.
B2B.
I don't have a bias in B2B. No, I couldn't pick one. I haven't picked one yet. I haven't learned them long enough. Block B, I like Yuquan.
That's what I was heading to next. She really likes Yuquan too.
Just because he's a dancer. I'm obsessed with dancers. I can't kill myself.
And by the way, in case you didn't know, she used to work on a hip hop. She used to dance on a hip hop street team. So hip hop's kind of her thing. Who am I forgetting?
Oh, in day 6, I like Wonpil.
Oh, see, I don't have a day 6 person.
No, you don't. Ty likes Jay. I like Wonpil.
Yeah, I have a day 6
Wonpil
person.
plays piano too. I have a problem. I feel like we're forgetting someone again.
We're forgetting a whole entire group.
Huh?
I think.
Well, I haven't done my history when you said your history.
Oh yeah, history.
Yijung. Little short bean, but he's fine.
He's still taller than you.
Nuh-uh. We're the same height.
Oh, whatever.
I'm not short.
You usually date guys your height anyway, so you can play about not being able to wear heels.
Yeah.
I prefer tall guys because I can wear heels. And you date the next guy the same height.
True.
Who am I missing? Astro. 24K.
Jinhong, but Jungkook's giving me feels, and I'm having conflicted thought processes. But Jinhong.
Do we do 17?
Yeah,
DK. Yeah. And she really wants Woozy to be her brother. So Woozy, if you're watching this, we'll adopt you. And we totally understand the reason why during that training you were so mean to everybody, because they weren't being nice to you, and we would have helped you. We would have run them over ourselves. Not really. But yeah, but we're not the crazy fans. Like, we just like to get to know them and about them and enjoy their music. And
I feel like we're forgetting.
we are forgetting someone like really big, and it's gonna kill me later. Like, I'm like, oh, I have that CD, or you have that CD, or we have it on our phone.
No, I only have Vix 17 twice. And you have Astro and History. Wait, I don't have
Super Juniors.
And Super Juniors and Big Bang. No, Floppy.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyhow.
Oh, got 7.
Oh, got 7. That's right, because Jackson Wang came up. Oh, yeah, Jackson Wang's mine, by the way, in case it didn't come out earlier.
Mark.
That's why she
NCT.
has donuts.
NCT.
I don't have
Mark.
anybody.
NCT still Mark.
I still don't have anybody on CD.
Thought you liked Johnny.
Who's Johnny? Who's Johnny? She said.
He's the one that speaks English really well
Smile,
too.
look the other way. Johnny, she said, you know I love you. That just dated myself. Just saying.
Johnny.
I can handle that. I still think that's my guy, but
He looks like a baby Jackson.
I feel like I do have somebody on NCT.
He looks like a baby Jackson.
Oh, he looks like he's 12. See, this is my problem with these things. I can't. Sometimes I'm like, dude, this feels like pedophilia. I know they're over 18 most of the time. Like, I won't even look at, like, these little... Like,
NCT Dream?
Yeah, I know. I don't even watch them. I don't know.
Feel like
we'll figure it out.
We're forgetting people.
And we're definitely forgetting people. I know we are, because I feel like there's some other guy out there that I'm not thinking about right now. Not that it matters, because the important ones will come up, you know, like Eunhyuk, Minhyuk. Those are my order, by the way. Well, Kyung-il was my ultimate bias, but then because history went away, technically he's inactive, so technically he can't be an ultimate bias. Although if I go to Korea and I see him being a police officer out the streets of Korea, I might be like, I know who you are, but, you know, probably not. But, you know. So I had to, you know, decide, and Eunhyuk came into play, and then you got Isung trying to push Eunhyuk out of the way, and then you got Minhyuk, and had this little block of idols that I like. But the rest of them were just like hang out and have pizza guys.
I got C1 and then DK and then J-Hope and Yukwon are fighting for that third spot on my top 3.
Although sometimes I feel like J-Hope kind of pushes all the way towards the top and tries to push C1 out.
Oh yeah.
And there's times where you're watching all 4 of those, same box issue. Depends on the day, depends on how she's feeling, depends on the video she's watching.
Yeah.
But
except for when J-Hope pulls the recorder out and starts playing with his nose, and then I'm like, yep, that's my boyfriend. Yeah.
Cause she crazy. But anyhow, so yeah, so you'll hear a lot about K-pop on our channel. We are working towards moving to Cambodia. She is going to teach English, and I am going to work. I'm probably working at a bar part time just to get to know people, at least initially. I am going to be working online mostly. I'm also working with an NGO, which is a non-government organization, working with women and children who have been saved from sex trade.
Trafficking,
yeah. So that is something that's really, I was excited about being able to have a part in.
I'm finishing my bachelor's in psychology.
Yeah, her bachelor's will be done this year. And so she'll be able to go in with her TEFL and her college degree and work pretty much anywhere in Asia she wants.
And then I'm realizing that it gets really cold in South Korea, so I don't think I might be able to work here. I love South Korea. I'll go visit.
It's a cheap plane flight from Cambodia.
It's cold. It was -1 degree there the other night. No thank you.
See, I don't understand because when I saw a video recently, this guy lives in Japan and he was at a theme park on New Year's Day and it was 50 degrees out. That's Japan. Japan's further north than Korea, isn't it? No, is it southern? I gotta learn my map better. Anyhow,
I don't even know geography, but I can tell you that it's farther south than Korea.
Where we're going is like right on the equator, so it's like 70 to 90 year round. Doesn't change really. It's beautiful.
Ow.
Has a rainy season. You want to rent a house that says no floating. Apparently, means water doesn't come in your house. Don't want a house on stilts, but otherwise it's good. I don't know. I mean, that's just us. We're talking about moving to Cambodia and why we're moving and that kind of thing. We'll talk about foster care a little bit. If you guys have questions about any of these topics, feel free to put them below when we have our next video. We will answer them. Like I said, I'm losing weight. I've been losing weight. I've done pretty well. I've gone down a size or 2, but I've got more to go before we move. Because I don't want to, be seen as lazy, which I'm not. Between food allergies and a medical condition I have, it was like this cluster of crap that made me gain weight. And if we remember who we forgot, we will be happy to tell you on our next K-pop video. I think that's it for today. We are pretty much ready to roll. And this is our first video, so there'll be more to come. This is probably super boring, so we're just talking at you. But there'll be more to come, and we're going to be, like I said, February 22nd, we have the K-pop concert in Atlanta. So we'll probably doing some stuff about Atlanta, doing some stuff about the K-pop concert. We're not sure if we'll probably go to the Atlanta Aquarium on Friday or the day after.
I said that when they went with Brandy, and Brandy's kind of like Owen likes to take his time to read every little description thing, they were able to do the aquarium and the Coke Museum in one day. And
the problem is we have a 5-hour drive back, and you have work the next morning. The boys have visitation with their mother and father, so...
Yeah, I work at 9 the next day.
Yeah, so we might want to, think about the fact that Owen being tired on a 5-hour drive is not the way we want to go home.
Yeah.
So...
But if we go to the Coke Museum after we go to the aquarium, he'll be... have a sugar high all the way home. It'll be fine. We just have to stop to pee every hour.
We can leave early enough, we can hit the Coke Museum. Yeah. Go have lunch.
Unless we leave the night before, but then we won't have anywhere to stay.
I don't know where to stay. I'm not...
Sleep in our car.
Yeah, no.
Not with the boys.
I mean, we had thought about that, but... It's like, why? I mean, I guess we get up, go to the Cook Museum in the morning, and then I'll talk to him about it, see what he says, see if he can extend it one day. But anyhow, so that's our plan right now. We're going to Atlanta. end of February. We have Mardi Gras here in Mobile area. We live here in Mobile, Alabama. So we missed our first parade of the season. That's our favorite, and we're sad.
I had to work.
Yeah, and then I forgot it was that night. I thought it was the next night for some reason. And then it ended up raining the next night, so that went on. If they canceled it or not, but I wasn't going to stand in the rain with the 2 small ones that we have for foster care and then everyone else. So we will be doing some Mardi Gras parade coverages.
There's only like 2 that we want to go to.
Yeah, Shadow Barons and Daphne. And
Apollo Mystic Ladies and Daphne.
Daphne. Oh,
but they're also like...
I have February 2nd for that one.
Is it the 2nd?
I think it's the 2nd.
Is it next Friday?
I think so.
Either way, I work till 6, so...
It's okay, but you work right down the street from it.
I literally work right next to where it starts.
Yeah, so I mean, I just walk over.
No, I have to park my car in Winn-Dixie's parking lot and then walk over.
Either way, we'll already be there
because
set up our spot.
Because our lot closes at 8, so I won't be able to get to my car.
No, that's a problem.
I didn't save it on my phone, but I think like one of them's the 2nd, one of them's like the 16th or something.
Yeah, I think the Shadow Barons is the 16th. Anyhow, so we have a couple of parades we're going to go to. We'll probably videotape those for you because Mobile does Mardi Gras like no tomorrow. This is the birthplace of Mardi Gras. And if you notice, we don't have an accent because we're not from here. We're from Connecticut, Illinois, Colorado, Alabama, Georgia. Yeah, we lived all over the place. So
Cambodia.
Soon to be Cambodia. But yeah, so Mardi Gras is the birthplace of Mardi Gras. It's very family friendly here. So if you always want to go to Mardi Gras, but you don't want to have your kids around the excess viewings of things, Mobile Mardi Gras is a great place to come. Really easy to get a decent hotel room.
On Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, Fat Tuesday you don't want to be around it. But any of the parades
leading up to that, and Mardi Gras Day, do not be here. Just go.
Yeah.
They had over 300,000 people in Mobile last year.
Yeah, it was crazy, and there was a lot of inappropriate behavior because people are coming here thinking it's like Louisiana, and it's just not. And so they're getting arrested. And
ooh, are we gonna vlog while we're at the Korean restaurant?
Maybe we might vlog at some restaurants around local. Because there's a Cambodian restaurant locally. There's a Korean restaurant. I say locally. It's an hour to the Cambodian restaurant. It's 2 hours to the hour and a half to the Korean restaurant. Usually takes us 2 hours.
Yeah, but that's just because Owen usually falls asleep.
No, that's not why.
And traffic's usually
bad all the time because it's Biloxi and there's a what do you call those things? Casinos all over the place, so traffic sucks, especially on weekends.
Well,
and that's where we can go is
weekends.
MGM. Yeah, Beau Rivage is an MGM casino, and they got a Hard Rock casino.
There's a ton.
Yeah. So anyhow, so that is what we're going to be sharing with you guys over the next couple weeks. We're going to talk about some Cambodian culture, some things you need to know, like why this hand should just always stay in your lap. And a bunch of other little cool facts that we learned as we're getting ready. So we're trying to make sure when we go over there, we are culturally conscious. We don't want to go over there and be like, oh yeah, we do it this way in America, so everybody does it this way. Like, that's not who we are. And we're learning about Buddhism, so we know how to respect their traditions and understand their culture better. So there'll be a lot of information we'll be learning, we'll be sharing. For anyone looking to go to Cambodia to visit, to live, etc. As we find out things ourselves, we'll be sharing those. When we live there, we'll be taking you to everything there is to see and do. And we'll be regularly going on trips, so we'll be seeing other places and taking you with us. And we look forward to having a great friendship with y'all. We don't want to look at you guys as just people who happen to view our page. We want y'all to be friends. We want y'all to message us and ask us questions. And we will soon have
If there's challenges you want us to do, tell us.
Yeah.
Challenges.
Yeah, if there's challenges, I will tell you one challenge will be eating a durian. It smells bad, but it doesn't taste bad. Anyhow,
if I do that, then you have to do random dance play.
I can't do that. Yes, you can. I don't know the K-pop dances like
you're gonna have to learn.
Anyhow, so you guys see K-pop, Cambodia, life in general, foster parenting, lots of topics on here. We welcome you to our family because you would be family, really, because it's our family channel. She's crazy. I'm not so much crazy. Okay, maybe a little bit. But anyhow, thank you for watching. We're going to go because we have children to get to school. And we appreciate your time. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.